Started. Thanks everybody for coming out, and especially those standing under the dripping rain. This is actually the major reason renovation has to happen. It's because we can't have water leaks on Main Street. I'm Nick Novacek. I'm the president of the theater group in town. It's been about 24 months that we've been working on this diligently. Lots of thank yous to go around that brought us to this day, starting with the mayor. Craig, thanks for coming out and the support the city has given us through this. Adam Gitter and Jay Chambeau have just been fantastic to work with as we work through all the details of this monumental project. Anna Jensen from the Downtown West Bend Association, Craig Farrell from the West Bend Area Chamber, also Jay Craig, Dan Gonwa, and Kelly Frank from MSI General. Without MSI General, we would not have been able to get as far as we got. They really stepped in early and supported us through the early phases of due diligence on whether or not this project was going to be possible or not. So a good and heartfelt thank you, Jay, to you and your team. Looking forward to continuing. Paul and Mike from Poblocki Signs are here. Or they were over there. They're in the back. Poblocki Sign is a partner of ours, and they came in early as well. They are going to give West Bend their identity back. They are meticulously recreating the historic and iconic West Bend sign that we all have seen throughout the decades and decades as it sit on this building. So we're thinking July in there, Paul, that we're going to have West Bend lights back up and running. So we'll invite everybody back to come do a lighting ceremony when that takes place. But a special thanks to Poblocki as well for doing that for us. A couple of last thank yous for us. West Bend Mutual Insurance, Chris Weigert is here. Thank you, Chris, for coming out. West Bend has been great supporters for us as well. Sarah Graff for their unconditional support as well. The Terinuses have been magnificent. And Adam Stone has joined us today. And thank you, Adam, from National Exchange Bank. Greatly appreciate everybody's involvement. I'm going to turn it over to the mayor just to say a few words. But thank you for the community for coming together to do this. This is a very rare event that takes place where an entire city and town can come together and recreate history. And this has been an identifying mark for West Bend for decades and decades and decades. And it's just been such a joy and a privilege to watch it in its early stages start to come back to life. And I think over the next 6, 8, 9 months of construction, we're going to really see something special. So again, thank you for coming today.
Thank you and good afternoon. There aren't any youngsters here, are there? Like I'll say all West Benders, I've got a great memory of this theater, and it dates back to probably 86 or 87 or so. A couple of buddies and I snuck into our first R-rated movie here, and it was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with John Candy. If you guys remember that movie, it was very memorable, and it's great to be back here in front of all of you. And the revitalization of the theater really reminds me of the founding of West Bend. Entrepreneurial spirit, groups and individuals and organizations that were willing to take an educated risk, wouldn't take no for an answer, and accomplish the community. So we thank those folks in the past for giving us the West Bend that we know today, and we thank all of you for giving us the West Bend that we're going to know tomorrow. Great work, and we're looking forward to the final result. Have a great afternoon.
Chris, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Thanks. Good afternoon, everyone. It's fantastic seeing such a great crowd here on such a gray day, but despite being such a gray day, this is an incredibly bright day for our community. We're standing in front of a building that served as a gathering place for our entire community almost exactly 90 years ago, and it's very unfortunate that its presence over the years faded. The West Bend Mutual Insurance Company Charitable Fund is incredibly excited to be a part of a bold vision to restore this gem, this icon in our community to its former glory. The project is going to transform an underutilized property into a place where visual and performing arts can return home. It's going to create precious meeting space in such a vibrant downtown area. It will serve as a model for other communities, and already it serves as a source of pride for our community. West Bend Mutual Insurance Company is one of many donors that are proud supporters of the project, and we want to extend our sincere thanks to the the founding members of the committee and the members today who really came up with this incredible, bold vision. We as a community are the beneficiary, all of us, of your hard work. So without further ado, I'll turn it back over. Thank you again for the opportunity to speak. We're incredibly excited to be here.
And last, if Adam, would you mind saying words from National Exchange? Adam Stone.
Thank you. Well, on behalf of the National Exchange Bank Foundation and the family, we just want to thank all of you for coming. We're very excited to have the theater back downtown. We support all of the communities in which our offices are located, and we're happy to see downtowns get revitalized, and we're big supporters of the arts. And thanks to all of you who are volunteering and those other donors bringing things back downtown and revitalizing such a great building. So thank you.
All right. Well, in lieu of dirt, we have some sand.
You guys gotta stick around.